Jon Jones versus OSP. First, let's talk about Jon entering the arena.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the walk-in and the antics pre-getting into the cage?
I don't know, dude. It was weird. It was almost like a retirement party. It was so strange. He's high-fiving. He's happy. He's jumping around. He's hugging.
He's punching women in the face.
Yeah. I mean, he's out there. This is a totally different Jon than, you know, and I don't think he was very focused on the actual fight portion of the whole thing. And there was a lot of, I get it, he's been back. It's an emotional experience, and he's happy. But I don't know if that's a good thing right before you're about to go in there and you have to be a killer, you know? So I feel like maybe he couldn't flip the switch. You know, he kind of just never quite got that going.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like the Jon Jones I remember.
So he was fighting not to lose versus fighting to win. And he said he had a big challenge. He's been planning to fight Daniel Cormier for 7+ months. And everything he's been doing was focused on Cormier. And now you got to switch to OSP, who's fighting a southpaw.
Yeah.
We'll switch stances. And he keeps referring to him. He's got knockout power. And he said, I don't want to lose because I want to fight Cormier. So I know I'm winning. And in my head, I'm thinking of all this great shit I can do, but I'm only doing 30% of what I'm thinking about doing. So he was way too heady and fighting cautious. I get it. It makes sense. You want to fight Cormier. That's the real fight, and that's the fight you were supposed to have. And this one, in his opinion, was the makeup for UFC 151 getting canceled because he said he was still, fans are still giving him shit because they bought tickets, they flew out, they're ready for the fight, and then, you know, on 3 days' notice, the thing goes bye-bye. And, you know, it's not necessarily Jon's fault, but Dana White blamed Jon Jones.
He did, yeah.
Right?
I think Jon is definitely a guy who fights on instinct more than anything else. It's kind of he's one of those. We always talk about his ring IQ, right? I think it doesn't come from up here. Or fight IQ. It doesn't come from up here. It comes from like the spirit of his fighter self. You know, where he just instinctually knows what to do, and if he's using his head too much, it's bad. And I think that's what you saw. And I don't think we've ever really seen that. I mean, I'm trying to think back when maybe that was the case before. But maybe a few minutes in a round or at the beginning of a fight, I think Machida perhaps when
the first round he didn't have the answer, and then by the second round he figured him out.
It's like okay, that aha in that moment never came. He's very lucky that Cormier was not healthy. He would have got his fucking ass kicked. I think maybe
he addressed that in the post-fight press conference, saying again that if that was Cormier, he was ready to fight.
Go. Okay.
It was just he didn't want to get knocked out and lose the opportunity to fight Cormier.
Yes.
I get it. And maybe it's a little of both, right?
Yeah.
A little ring rust, a little I don't want to lose the opportunity.
Or sex, drugs, and rock and roll, which he's not doing. Right? I'm telling you, I think he fucking got to be the champ on one way, which is red line in his everything. And now he's cut back on some stuff, and mentally he's not the same. And it's going to take some readjusting for him to find that crazy again. You know, whether it means to start doing coke again, I don't know. But whatever works for you, man. But